Hi everyone, this is Judy at Peanut Book Company. I am here to show you the first 5 of my 10 Christmas gift sets. And let's get into this because I want to be able to flip through everything. I'll go into the first one in more detail and then flip through the rest so you can see. They're all basically about the same. The actual journal, the main journal, is 108 pages front and back, and 52 of those pages are for writing. It's a gift set, and I'll show you this part in a minute. The cover is fabric covered on the outside and on the inside. I did a little bit of detail work with some appliques and buttons and beads. A lace pocket, a lovely back to it. The actual size of this is 8 3/4 inches high and 6 inches wide. It's going to come with a smaller everyday journal that is 5 1/2 inches high by 4 1/4 inches wide, and it has a pocket in the front and in the back, and just some basic, a variety of basic pages throughout the book and a few feature pages. You can do whatever you want to with this book. I just love it. I love these. I throw them in my purse and use them for so many different things. The set will also come with a handmade ornament that I made. I made a bunch of these a couple of years ago out of tin can lids. And I had so many of them. I said, you know what? I'm going to give one away with each of the journal gift sets. It's also going to come with a little treat bag that has a peppermint tea bag and a little spearmint candy, a package of apple cider, and behind that is a package of hot cocoa. I made this little envelope out of tea-dyed tracing paper, sewed around the edges, and with a piece of cardstock in the middle. So after you have your treats, you can actually reuse this for ephemera or whatever you want to use it for. Also, that comes with the set is a set of 3 fabric gift bags. The largest one is just large enough to put your actual journal in if you want to keep it in there, or you can reuse these to give out gifts. And they're all drawstring, and I made all of these myself as well. And everything's going to come in this lovely little gift box. It's a Christmas gift box, and it all fits very nicely. You can reuse the box or keep all your stuff in there. The ornament, the small journal, and I'm going to include a little ballpoint ink pen with each journal. Okay, let's flip through the first journal. It has a couple of little dangles from the center signature. I said the center signature. I meant the center of the signature because there's only one signature. If you don't like dangles, you can actually just cut the thread off a little bit. Just don't cut it all the way down to the binding. So let's get started. Like I said, it's fabric covered. Have a button and ribbon closure. Very easy. I've reinforced the button attachment. Every journal is going to come with this cute little, it's just a little thing that I made. Just it has just different memories for me of Christmases past, and typical things you would associate with Christmas. A little candy cane, poinsettia, a little Christmas tree. I found some tinsel at a thrift store that was very old, so there's a piece of that in there and a little tag, and just thought that would be fun to include. All right, so as we open this up, the front of it has a very large journaling card, and I had a set of these coloring cards, and you can leave it as it is or you can doodle on it. And that's in the front. The front and back each have a pocket. I made an altered paper clip to go with the journal. You can use it as a bookmark or whatever you want. There's a little bit of lace on the cover of the signature. And let's take this off. And pockets. There's quite a few pockets in here. I created this journal mainly to for a certain purpose. I had this idea of creating an all-inclusive Christmas journal to help you through the Christmas season. I know that this Christmas is going to be more different than any other Christmas any of us have experienced, thanks to the whole COVID crisis. And as I had heard on the news the other day, it's still rising. So who knows how our Christmas traditions are going to look like. But I encourage everybody, whether you can travel or not, or have lots of family to your home or not, to try to still embrace the Christmas traditions. And I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, but those of you who do, and I'm saying this from myself, I'm going to continue with decorating my tree. And even if I don't have family over, I'm still going to cook a Christmas meal and do a lot of things, watch Christmas movies and, you know, whatever. So I made this little card to go with the journal, and it's just a list of ideas and prompts to use this book for. And again, you can use this book for anything you want, but this right here can be an all-inclusive book to host a lot of your schedules and lists, and listing your traditions and all kinds of fun things. So I hope you can see that. Let's see. Let's get that in focus. There you go. All right. So throughout the book, I have a variety of paper, which is one of my favorite things to do when I make journals, is just provide lots and lots of different types of paper. So the book has lots of writing room. You can collage on them. You can write on them. Every journal in the set has a page out of a Charles Dickens Christmas Carol book that I had. And I encourage you to read the little bit that's provided here. And it'll make you want to read the whole book if you never have, or even watch any of the dozen or so movies that have been made about A Christmas Carol. I don't miss a Christmas without reading and watching the movies. We have some more paper. Every journal is going to come with a variety of recipes. Stuff you may have never cooked before, but you may want to try. A music page with some stamping on it. This is very old typing paper. Every book's going to have a page out of a 'Twas the Night Before Christmas book that I had found. Beautiful, beautiful illustrations. And every book's going to have a page out of a vintage How the Grinch Stole Christmas book. I tried to put things that reminded me of Christmas in this book, especially from when I was a child. Every book's going to have a piece of fabric, just because it's fun to have fabric in a book. Also included Christmas songs. So every book's going to have a couple of Christmas songs in it. Here's another piece of cardstock, and I made it into a pocket. And this page is some more recipes that I got out of an 1980s cookbook that I just absolutely love. And there's a little paper bag to stash some goodies in with just a couple of stickers on there, festive stickers. And let's see. I included a magazine page. I had tons of Christmas magazines, and I wanted to use some of them up, and I made a little pocket out of it and included a little journaling card. Little fun little journaling card. More writing pages. Every book's going to have the entire 'Twas the Night Before Christmas poem. The first part is here, and then the second part is on the second half of the book. Every journal's going to have a page out of Charlie Brown Christmas. Christmas isn't Christmas to me without watching the Charlie Brown Christmas. So this is a photo I took many years ago of some berries in the wintertime, and so I altered the photo with a program that I've got to make it look more like an illustration. And I thought it came out really well. And on the back of it, I printed lines so you could use that as a writing space. In the middle of the signature is a Merry Christmas card, and I've included a recipe for bacon jam. If you've never had bacon jam, I encourage you to make some. It is awesome. It's really good on grilled cheese sandwiches, and I've actually put it on French toast with maple syrup. Oh, it's so good. The inside of the card has a little tuck spot, and I just made a little journaling card out of a paint chip card for you. And on the back, there's a little tuck spot. You can put some secret information in here. This is just an index card. I sewed a little piece of lace on there just for fun. And the back side of the book, obviously, this is very similar to the front. The rest of the poem. And in the other magazine page, there's another journaling card. A little the other side of the paper bag. And I just put some cards in there so that you know that that's a little tuck spot. And in this pocket, I just put in an extra index card, a large one, so you never know when you need an extra index card. And Christmas, what is Christmas without Rudolph? I found this old deck of Rudolph Christmas cards, and so I made journaling cards, sewed around the edges. And then, I don't know about you, but around here, people like to use a lot of cardinal bird in their decorations and such. So I put in, this is a vintage card. I think this card came from the 60s. So we have that, some more Christmas music, the rest of the fabric, the Grinch page, the other side of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas book, the vintage typing paper, music paper, the rest of the recipes from the front half of the book, more writing space, and the other side of the A Christmas Carol page, and some illustrations from the story. And on the back cover of the journal, I've included in every book a random sheet out of a Sears Wish Christmas Wish book from 1976. I have the actual book, and I thought it would be kind of neat to put a page in each book just to show what was going on back then. And then each journal I have a little cat stamp because the name of my company is Peanut Book Company, and it's named after my cat. So I put that kind of like my signature. And last but not least, every book is going to come with this tiny little booklet. And this booklet is every lyric to Handel's Messiah, which is, to me, one of the greatest works of music there ever was. I mean, I love all kinds of music. I mean, I grew up in the Beatle era and classic rock, and started getting into Christian music, and then got into instrumental and classical music, and discovered Handel's Messiah, and I've evolved even more. I love the Korean pop group called BTS. So I have a very wide range of, the love of all types of music, but I believe Handel's Messiah is my absolute favorite. And so every word to the entire Messiah is in here. There you go. So that's journal number 1. And when I list these in my Etsy shop, they will be numbered so you will know which one it is that you are getting. So, having said that, I've got about 15 minutes left, so I'm just going to breeze through the rest of them and not talk, just so you can see what the insides look like. Here we go. the altered paper clip. And it has the prompt list. Basically, the pages are very similar, except for some of these special pages. The Dickens insert, different recipes. The Night Before Christmas. I was so impressed with those illustrations. Dr. Seuss, a little piece of fabric, different set of music, a different recipe from the old cookbook, another journaling card here with some journaling space. Okay, that is gift set number 2. That's off to the side. This is gift set number 3. Journal. I really enjoyed working on this one. I love these colors. Little fabric pocket. It's cold in the room that I'm in right now, so my hands are freezing. That is journal number 3. Now with journal number 4, I decided not to put a pocket on the cover. I just couldn't. This fabric was just so gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Little safety pin there. Forgot to show the dangles on the other two, but basically they're all just a little, you know, Christmas symbol or a bead. Very simple. So I put the insert that I'd put in the front pockets on the inside of this book. A pretty altered paper clip. The journaling prompts. I'll just show the different special pages in here. I am running out of recording time. A different little Christmas card. This was pretty old. This is the other Christmas Carol page. Okay, there's gift set number 4. And last but not least, oh, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video or not, but this is the first 5. I've got 5 more that are in the works. I've got them pretty much done, but I still need to do the fancy work on the covers. And that takes up a good bit of time. All right. I tried to really take a lot of the cover, all the components of the cover and the insides, and just do some crazy coordinating of the colors. Hope you like it. Love this fabric. Oh, just to let you know, this cookbook that I got this from, I found it at a thrift store for $1. And then one day I'd gone to Hobby Lobby and they had this same book. It was new this year, called I'll Be Home for Christmas by, I believe, Gooseberry Patch, for 20 bucks. So I don't know how it ended up at the thrift store, but I got it for $1. There we go. That's journal number 5. This is the small book that goes with it. This is the goodie packet. I still got to put the little spearmints in these. Pretty little ornament. And the gift bag set for this one. I've actually had this fabric for over 20 years. And I made a bunch of gift bags over the years and made some for this project to go with the journals. And I kept a very small piece left for myself. I've never been able to find any fabric exactly like that. Most of the fabrics that I use for these gift bags are 20 years old. I had quite a stash. And that's journal number 5. So I want to thank you all for watching, and these will be in my Etsy shop. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.